the title of this show that you don't know
What is it
probably
again? I can't remember exactly.
is We Will Judge You
Hard.
I respect.
Right.
We'll judge you hard. Okay.
Yeah.
And so for today's episode, we convinced Furkan to be here.
What's up, guys?
Totally
What's
not
up?
recording on the same day as someone else.
Yeah,
No.
I'm wearing a different shirt. Actually.
Yeah, same. This is
Me
a different
too,
topic
me
from
too,
last
me
one.
too.
Different shirt.
Me
Yeah,
too.
it's different. Yeah.
Well, welcome to Am I the Asshole, Furkan?
Thank you for having me. No, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Nice.
Very kind.
Nice.
Nice.
So how
Very
this
good.
works, I'm going to introduce it. We're going to read some Reddit comments about like what happened, and people are going to ask the question, am I the asshole for that I did this?
Yeah.
And we're going to judge if yes, you're the asshole, no, you're not. We
Okay.
also put level of assholeness sometimes, like
Oh,
you're
yeah,
70%.
50% asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Alright,
But
fair
first
dues,
of
fair
all,
dues.
we start with reading the title and just judging based on the title if we think he's an asshole or not. And
Right,
then we'd
okay.
read the whole comment.
And then see if we
Okay.
stick to our opinions.
Exactly.
All right.
And so let's start with the first one.
I'll start. I've got like a bunch of them. So, all right.
Go for it, boss.
Am I the asshole for refusing to help my daughter with her car payment because she's a stripper?
You're the asshole. Because I'm just thinking it goes to your own belief of stripping being bad.
But like
We
at
need
the
more
same time-
context.
Yeah.
Crap.
No, but yeah, that's what I mean. You got to judge off the title.
That's
though.
about
Just
it.
from the
But you
title.
might not be an ass because you're like
Based on the
she
title
should make her
alone.
own money. Depends
Based
how
on
old
the
she is.
title alone, for me, is an asshole.
Depends
I
how old
think
she is.
Depending on, I mean,
Because
you
if
might
she's
have
younger,
different
she might need
values.
financial support as well. Though. But if she's older, it's like that's the choice you made. You need to make your own
Yeah.
money. type thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm like
exactly.
not the asshole.
So not the
It's
asshole,
like middle.
asshole.
I'm saying middle.
Nah,
You
you got to
cannot
pick one.
say
You
yeah.
got to
You
do one
can't
or
do
the
middle.
other. You
To
got
go
to do
with
one
it.
or the other.
Wait,
Which one do
read
you lean
again,
toward?
read again.
Am I the asshole for refusing to help my daughter with her car payment because she's a stripper?
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, he is. He is.
I'll
Based
back
on-
the no. Just
But
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
based
ready
on
to
context.
change my.
it's a very short one. So there you go.
Okay.
Right.
Because I
Go for
believe
it.
in supporting your children.
So, I, 47 male, have a 22-year-old daughter. She's in college and lives on campus. I agreed to help her make car payments since she was in school. I was recently informed by a young man I work with that my daughter strips at a club about 40 minutes away.
Okay.
I confronted her on this and she said she didn't plan to do it after she graduated and she needed money. I told her to work at McDonald's, not use her body. We got into an argument and I asked her to quit stripping and get a decent job then. She refused and said stripping was easy money. So basically I said there was no need for me to pay her car payment anymore since she's making money so easily. She got upset and said that wasn't fair and she doesn't make enough for that. I'd have told her to figure it out. She told my wife about what happened, and my wife is upset by her job of choice, but says it's unfair for me to stop supporting her so suddenly over an argument. I think it's perfectly fair. It's my money and my decision when to cut it off. Am I the asshole?
For me, yes,
Bro,
you are
it's
the asshole.
difficult.
You're not respecting
think.
the agreement.
Oh, baking the car
Yeah.
payments.
Like
Yeah,
it's
but it's
like
under the
it's her part-time
assume.
job. Like it's if she wasn't able to get a
Yeah.
McDonald's, there should be like a reason. Like she
Right.
probably did before going to stripping. She probably tried for other
No,
jobs.
she literally said she doesn't want to because it's easy money.
Yeah. 'cause-
She literally says that in the story.
Yeah, but in the sometimes when you're angry, you just go like, "Oh yeah, it's because of easy money."
But it is
You don't
easy
go
money. I
into-
think that's the whole
Yeah,
point. She
no,
picks
that's like
stripping.
the whole point. Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean-
know. It depends on how hard. Like
Yeah, we need to break it down. Like, what would you consider stripping as just the job
Do you-
itself? Like,
That's why I mean.
does it have
it's-
negative connotation?
It's kind of like doing
It is-
OnlyFans, but not being nude. It's just
Yeah.
like
yeah. Like
oh, stripping does a lot of money too. I'm like,
that's
go,
what
go.
I mean. But then she's complaining that she
Yeah.
doesn't make enough to make her own car payments. Is it really her dad's fault?
I mean, I think as a
I
good
still
father,
think what
he
he
could
said
support, but
is like an asshole thing to judge her job.
not necessarily.
Not
Because it
necessarily,
might be, it might not be what he believes.
I mean,
that his daughter should be
every
doing.
parent is not gonna necessarily
Yeah.
enjoy hearing that their kid strips in front
Yeah,
of old
but-
men. Like, come on,
Yeah, like
like no one's gonna enjoy hearing that. But at the same time,
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
it's still your
Yeah.
daughter. But I'm like,
It's that thing. She's still going.
I don't know. Actually, that's a
I
difficult.
think
That's a
this
good
is
how-
one.
this is
That's
how
a
it
good
works.
I
one.
think
Yeah,
it's
that's
like an
good.
asshole because like how he got angry and everything. He just had to have a calm conversation with her.
I don't think you
It
can
sounded
have a
like they
calm.
have a
com-
con-
I
yeah,
think you can.
if you learn your like, I mean, it's different like different values how you play. Like I wouldn't want my.
You just go
child.
like, please don't do this.
You
Whatever.
heard
just-
you heard like your daughter was like a stripper and that she might get fucked by people. That does not sound good to you, any parent.
No, but I don't go and start
Yeah.
screaming, "What the fuck are you doing?" and stuff
Not
like
sc-
that.
I mean, we didn't get.
He
We don't
he was
They
just
got
saying
in
that
an
he didn't know.
argument.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
Yeah,
like
an argument.
But I still think how he replied to her is kind of an asshole move.
In what
kind.
way?
I mean, it's justified though.
I
I would
think-
I
like.
don't think it's justified.
I think it's just. I mean, I
You find out
I think-
your daughter showing her tits to old men. Literally, that's like.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that. I'm not shaming like.
Yeah, but it's just
Strippers
not
or, like,
it's
sex
not a good
worker,
feeling
like-
for any parent. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Like,
exactly. Just,
there's a difference
like,
between being
realistically.
accepting but like understanding. Like,
Exactly.
just because I
yeah.
accept it
Mm.
doesn't mean I necessarily agree.
I
with
wouldn't.
it.
I wouldn't bash her for it. I wouldn't
Mhm.
bash
But
her.
I
bash
just
her, But
wouldn't-
I would be like, okay, if this is the way
what
you want to make
to
money,
do. Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
fair.
but it's
I
just
don't
agree
agree,
with
so
it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
that's what I
paying
mean.
anymore for the car.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I'm not gonna like shame her. It's her.
I
life,
don't think he did
ultimately.
the wrong movement, like not paying for a car. Like
Of,
I get, because like if she's making money, why cannot she pay for it?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly.
then, do you think he's an asshole for not paying her?
I think that is
Yeah, this one
difficult.
hard,
But
right?
you
I
got-
think
gotta
we need
force
a
it.
bit more
No,
information.
no, you can't
but
do that.
based
You,
on-
no, you based on what it is.
Yeah,
Based
based on this, I'm gonna say, no.
For
That's
me,
what I mean.
like
It's
I
like you
said,
lean more towards.
Yeah, it's like-
that's
it's
why.
hard.
again, and I'm still
hard
like
to
with the
say.
thing. I don't like how he confronted her. So I'm thinking like 30% asshole.
What do you mean
not-
confronted her?
What,
Like,
what's wrong with
'Cause
the way you
what-
confront
yeah,
it?
what's the?
he said some stuff during the comment, like what he
We got
said
into
to
an
her.
argument and I asked her to quit stripping and get a decent job.
No,
then.
before that.
There is no before
Mm.
that. Oh,
Before
like
that,
told her
he
to work at not McDonald's and not to use her body instead.
No, not that.
There
There
is
were
no
some
other ones.
comments
That's literally
about.
it.
Wait, let me read.
Right, okay, the upset that it wasn't fair and she doesn't make enough money. That's literally the only three arguments. I confronted her on this and she didn't plan to do it after she graduated. I told her to work at McDonald's, not use her body.
Oh well, I remember at first there were some comments I didn't like about the
Wait,
work
which
itself.
comment?
About the work itself, not about the argument.
Oh. what
And
do
I
you-
think he was judging based on the work itself.
I mean, what are your thoughts on like stripping then, for example?
Sometimes
Okay.
I mean, big up the strippers out there. As long as it's not my daughter, then it's, you know.
it sounds intriguing
game.
because it's a lot of money.
It's not
They
necessarily,
make a lot
it's
of
not
money.
necessarily the problem with stripping. It's just the fact it's your own daughter. It's your
I
own
mean,
But it
it's
depends.
like-
There's levels stripping, right?
Because I wouldn't want my
Mm.
kid like making money from like gambling, for example. Like
Ah,
It's like
I
a
wouldn't
similar
like
thing.
that.
It's just like a different, like, you don't want them to, like, get into it.
Yeah,
It's kind of
exactly.
like being a pornist.
That's what I mean, like-
someone who
Porn
does.
star.
If
like
I heard
an
my
apprentice
child was a
actor.
porn star, I'm not happy.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna bash them for it, but I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
support their like
But you
business.
still don't
Yeah, I don't
want to say
support it, but
directly to
like-
them.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
understanding.
You do
You do you,
Yeah,
but
do you.
I don't support this one bit. Don't
Yeah,
expect
but
anything.
you don't say
Yeah.
your job is trash. You shouldn't do that. This
I mean,
job.
you didn't say that.
No, you just said
Oh
that.
well,
why
I'm
you should
I'm
strip.
still like 30% asshole.
Uh,
It's not full percent asshole.
I think it could go either way with this. It could
Yeah.
go
Either way, they're both justified.
Yeah.
Okay, do you
exactly.
think the girl's an asshole for saying like, pay for my car even though I strip? Is she an
It
asshole for
depends
being
how
like,
old. How old is
No,
she?
it
Because I'm
depends.
22?
If she's struggling with money, I think so. But if
Mm.
she's not struggling with money,
Because
She's
she
it's
still
said
like,
the one
going
way
to
she's
uni
making a lot of
too.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
true, she's going
She
to
might be
uni.
paying for the uni, or the whatever college, what it is. She might be paying for that
I
instead.
mean, we don't know. Like,
I don't
We
think
don't
it
know.
is in this
Yeah.
situation though, because he was offering to pay his
Yeah,
car payment. So
yeah.
I
Or
would
maybe
presume.
she's paying her flat. We don't know if she's still living with her or
Well,
whatever.
it seems that she just enjoyed making the money. That's all I know. from it.
Yeah,
So
we
it's
don't know
like-
where that money's
Yeah,
going.
exactly.
If it is going, if she's struggling with money and she's like all her money from like this job
Yeah.
stripping is going for car payments, then I
Yeah.
think that dad is like being a
Harsh,
bit.
but you know.
But
But
yeah.
even then, like
for me,
yeah,
it's 30%. For you, it's 0. Then
Well, not zero, but it's
I-
just like
yeah, not.
It's
like,
like
wait, what 30%?
for
What?
for the
30%
guy,
asshole.
the dad.
Yeah, the dad. Like not even 50.
I mean,
but-
it can go. We need more information to like fully. But
Yeah.
based
Yeah,
on
like-
based on just now, I'm gonna say no.
I give him
Yeah.
like a 10 just because you should still help your dog. But like,
Yeah.
he's completely justified. I don't
Yeah.
blame
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with what it is.
Shall I
think
go
so.
for the next one?
You want to do one?
Go for it.
Okay, shall I go?
This is good.
Is it right?
Yeah,
It's
this is
enjoyable.
It's enjoyable, yeah.
Am
That
I
was just the first one. Sorry, you go.
am I the asshole for not keeping my wife's promise to take care of her parents?
You promised. Actually, you made the promise.
I
For
think
me, it's
there's-
an asshole.
There's the
Asshole.
issue, making the promise. I think.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go no.
I'm also gonna say no.
For me, it's a yes because I'm having a scenario in
Actually,
mind right
it
now.
depends what you mean. Like if you just
Just off the title, that's the thing. You
Just
gotta
off
get
the
the
title,
Just
but
off the
dude,
title.
is
Do you think you lean more towards arsehole or not an arsehole?
If I have to choose, yeah, I'm saying not. No.
No.
For me,
I'm
it's a
leaning
yes.
towards no.
Okay.
I lean more no.
Shall I go?
Yeah.
My wife passed away 3 years ago in a car accident. You
Rest
see,
in
I
peace.
already guessed she was dead. That's why I'm a yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I am now single father to our 3 kids, 11, 8, and 5.
3 kids already on
And
this
they're young
plate.
as well. They're young.
Yeah, man.
It has been incredibly difficult providing for them by myself, but they never wanted for anything a day in their life.
All right.
Thanks to therapy and a good support system, they are happy, healthy, and thriving.
Good for them.
Respect. Yeah.
In my wife's culture, it is customary for children to take care of their parents in the old age.
All right.
Her
Mm.
parents are much expected this of her. This was something my wife talked to me extensively about before and during our marriage.
Right.
Actually, it was something we thought about a lot because I felt that our focus should be on our kids and
Right.
doing everything we could to give them a good life.
That's fair, yeah.
My wife wanted to house her parents in our home, but I disagreed for multiple reasons, such as cost and lack of living spaces.
All right.
Yeah.
We eventually agreed to help them pay for a condo or other living arrangements, but not to house them.
All right.
Sadly, we never got the chance to figure out exactly how that will work.
Damn.
Her parents, her mom specifically, took my wife's death hard and fell into depression.
All right.
She's pretty much a reclusive, and neither her nor my FLE
Family.
FLE.
have been very involved in our lives since my wife's death. I'm thinking the
Father-in-law?
Father-in-law. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
However, my father-in-law recently retired and reached out to me about honoring my wife's promise to help to take care of them in their old age.
All right.
Mm.
I flat out told him that I cannot honor that promise. He got upset and told me that this was something that his daughter has promised him and his wife, and as her husband, it's now my responsibility to keep that promise.
All right.
I
Okay.
told him that I have 3 kids to provide for, and I do not have time, energy, or money to provide for more to 2 people.
Yeah.
He told me I was disgracing my wife's honor and memory, and that he knew it was a mistake for her to marry outside of her culture. Ooh,
Nah, that's
ouch.
messed up. No.
He called me again a few days later and tried to apologize for what he said. He told me
Okay.
that he acted irrationally and that he's sure we can work something out that will be beneficial for everyone. I asked him what he meant by that, and he said that he and his wife could come and live with us so that I have help with the kids and I can still honor my wife's promise to her parents. Oh. I again flat out told him no. I told them that I managed fine the past 3 years without their help, and I continued to do fine. I told him his proposal is only beneficial to them, not to me in any way.
All right.
He again tried to tell me that I need to do this to honor his daughter's memory, and this was something that she promised to him and his wife. I told them
messed
sadly that promise died with his daughter. Oh, ouch. He said something to me in his native language that I'm assuming from his tone was not a compliment and hung up on me.
No.
They have been minimal involved in our life since my wife passed away. Their needs are so far down my priority list. But now I'm turned because I hate the feeling like I'm letting my wife down in any way, even if she's not here anymore.
Right.
Am I the asshole?
No.
No.
No,
Not
no,
so.
no, no.
I
no,
mean,
no, no.
Some of
Not
the things
so.
you did was a bit of an arsehole.
You could have not
dude.
said
what did he
about
say?
Some of the yo.
the promise died with your with
That's
your daughter.
like, yeah,
that's like an
But
asshole
he's like
thing
in an
to say.
emotional state, and like I
Yeah.
think that's based on what they said, they're like using the death of
See,
his
that's what I mean. Are
wife
they
as like,
assholes for doing
I
that?
think that's kind of
I
messed
think
up.
they're assholes. Like,
That's kind of manipulative.
you know, he has
It
3
is.
kids.
He's already grieving.
He's trying to survive with 3 kids. Do you think he has enough money to spend for to other 2 people?
Yeah. No, I don't think he is.
Yeah, I don't think he's an asshole. He's like, he's also being. It's been already 3 years since his wife passed.
But
yes,
what
but
was the
it's,
promise of it? What was the?
He never promised
Yeah, he didn't
anything.
promise living. They said they were going to
the
discuss
wife
it.
promised something.
Yeah, but they
The-
talked about it during their marriage a lot, though. So it's
They
kind of like
talked
it was kind
about
of the
it.
thing that he knew
But
his
he
wife.
always said he didn't. He always
me,
said
it
to the
sounds like a
wife he never
misunderstanding.
agreed. He
Yeah.
never agreed with the wife.
Yeah, but
He never made a promise. It's the wife that promised he will look.
I
she
don't,
will
that's
look
what I'm
after
saying
him.
though. Just you know that your wife really wanted it. So even though you didn't promise anything, is it an asshole thing that it's your wife's like you know this is the one thing she wanted to do, like look after her parents type of thing. Is it kind
Yeah,
of?
but the situation was different
yeah,
then.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When she was alive, the situation
they
was
had
different.
probably 2 incomes
That's true.
when she
to be
was
fair.
alive.
Yeah.
Now there's 1 income and 3 small kids. We're
Yeah.
talking
They're
from
young
11
as
to
well.
5.
They're young as well. to be
Yeah,
fair.
exactly.
I don't think like even having grandparents living with you is so stressful. I don't
Yeah.
Never
think.
mind,
No,
no
I
kids,
wouldn't-
like,
yeah, I
just
wouldn't-
like,
I just
not even your
remember-
parents as well. It's not even yours. It's your
Yeah,
in-laws.
exactly. It's
Because
their
your parents, that's a bit different, but
Yeah.
someone else's parents, I'm like,
I think
And
so,
I,
yeah.
as a kid, that's seen like I had an episode where my parents had to leave house and like my grandparents came to stay.
right.
It's
Yeah.
even stressful for the kids because the grandparents all the time go, "Where's this? Where's this?"
Yeah, they just expect
And-
everything.
Right.
'cause
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
old.
And it's you become like the mother figure instead of your grandparents.
It's kind of like.
It's not even for the kids. It's better that they stay away
Are
from
the,
the house.
are the parents assholes then for like trying to gaslight them?
I think
Oh,
they
yeah,
are a
they-
bit,
they are
a bit,
assholes,
What
yeah.
levels of
But they
assholes?
might be on like
They're
an
like-
emotional.
See,
They're
that's what I mean.
demanding
Grasping
too
at
much. They're
straws, but-
demanding too much. The grandparent, they didn't say he was in depression or anything. They said the grandmother was in depression, but she wasn't saying anything.
I mean,
He was the one going like, "Oh yeah, you promised this. Give me a house."
Yeah, it sounds
then,
like
no.
manipulative.
Brr,
Like-
kind. It's like.
And then second time he's like, "Okay, then we can live with you."
I guess, but like, I'd say you're in the situation where you thought you were expected to like be taken care of. Like if your child.
But that's the thing with my child. But then my child dies.
Exactly.
so-
It's
But-
not on the
On
my
the-
child who my child.
But your
married.
child told you that they look after you, and then
Then
of
that's
that
like
other presumption. Yeah,
communication
that's what I
error
mean.
on
But it's
that,
like,
that part.
Mm.
It sounds like
I
he was
don't-
against this
Yeah,
idea
exactly,
from the beginning anyway.
Exactly.
yeah,
And he would try. Okay, he would try and talk about it, but did he promise something? Like
He never
it doesn't
promised
sound like
anything.
promised
He only
anything.
said, "Okay, we will help."
but he says he
With
made
getting
the
there
promise with the
No,
like
no,
obviously it was
no,
before
no,
she
it
died.
said-
Maybe they were
he always-
promising different things. Maybe
He said he will
promised
help. Yeah.
But like
But
that
she's
doesn't-
dead now,
They're
so it's like
thinking,
hard,
oh,
yeah.
he promised he's
Yeah.
gonna
No
buy
matter
his
what,
house or
yeah.
something. Yeah, it's like a
But yeah,
It's
misunderstanding.
not an arsehole, but it's like
Yeah, it's a complicated situation. I don't
Yeah.
think he's an asshole. He's thinking about his kids,
No,
and
he's
I
got
think
three
yeah,
he
he's
thinking
got
about.
his
enough to worry
dead.
about.
Yeah,
You think
I
got
think
enough to,
kids
like,
is the most important thing.
some
than
random ass
grandparents.
parents I barely
Yeah.
know. Like let's be honest.
And
like,
it's not even your parents, so I'm like,
Exactly.
yeah, fuck this.
so there we
Oh,
go.
yeah,
So wait, which one was I gonna do? All right, am I the arsehole for catfishing my underage sister on Tinder and humiliating her in order to teach her a lesson?
Yes, you are.
yeah.
I had that happen.
Wait,
to
wait,
me.
wait,
But she's
so
underage. Yeah, that's what I mean. So she's on
Even
Tinder
there's
underage.
better ways to teach that method.
Yeah,
think,
I
the
think
message.
you're still an asshole, but get your sister phone and get that.
I think
what
they
she's
should
doing
have
on
it on the
Tinder
title,
underage.
yeah.
Depends how underage too, you know. Like I'm sorry, if it's like 1 year
Yeah, it
underage, that's not that
depends.
bad.
Yeah.
But like that's a problem, yo. If there's some 15, 16-year-old there and I get baited out, I'm like, damn.
I mean, crap, this one's difficult.
Yeah, that's
as
what I
well.
mean.
I
being
think
Yeah, so many-
It
based
depends
on the
what she does,
title-
like, because if it's just her Tindering him her in a normal way, just like, oh yeah, hit me up, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'm 20, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm 18, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's bad. Obviously, if he doesn't
based on the
madness.
title, yes, you are the asshole because he said what did he say?
On
Yeah.
Tinder and humiliating her in
He-
order to teach her. Like,
He humiliated.
Humiliate-
depends what way
So,
humiliate. Like if he does it in front of her, it's
I'm
not
guessing
like-
he
Yeah, if
told
it's just
people.
her.
I'm guessing he.
If
told
it's your
people.
parents, it's
if he
justified.
told other people, yeah.
But if
Yeah.
it's just her parents, I feel like it's justified.
Wait, who did it? On sister, so his brother did
For
this.
catfishing
Yeah.
my
Or brother or
underage, well,
sister
it could be
did this.
either.
Yeah.
Underage sister on Tinder and humiliating her in order to teach her a lesson. It depends who too. If it's
Okay.
her parents, I feel it's justified, not an arsehole.
Okay.
I'll be the not an arsehole just to see where the story goes.
For me, it's an asshole.
I think
of
so
you meaning.
immediately. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So last week, I was using my sister Ashley's phone because mine was dead and I needed to call a friend to confirm plans. Dialing my friend's number, I saw a Tinder notification of some dude messaging her. Immediately, I asked her why she's on Tinder. She's 17, so you can keep that in mind.
That's not
even
too
that.
bad.
And she grabbed her phone back and said, none of your business. I decided that I wanted to have a little fun with this. I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's just swiping for fun. So I didn't want to go straight to ratting out to her parents. To test if she was just using it for fun, I decided I was going to make a Tinder profile of someone else and message her and see if she responds. I asked a good friend from back in college, who happens to be a male model, Kevin, if he'd mind if I used his pictures and explained the situation.
Oh my god.
He thought it would be hilarious and told me to go for it.
Okay.
Created
It looks
the account.
like a prank, yeah.
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 I created the account, set my age to 22, set my swipe radius to a mile, and quickly found my sister's account. Her age was set to 19. She's still in high school at 17.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was definitely more suspicious of her now. I super liked, and less than an hour later, she matched and messaged me. I decided to set up
she
a date.
messaged,
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, that's how Tinder works.
Is it?
You
I think
you,
so,
you,
yeah.
You try and
It's
match
like a
with
dating
someone.
app,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, but
And you go message. How else are you gonna go on a date? You're just gonna go on a date with a random person.
no. I'm just saying she messaged. That's strange. Usually girls wait for the guy to
Me,
message.
it's really interesting. Male model, Kevin. Big up,
Wow.
Kevin.
Well, big up.
All right, anyway.
Kevin.
I decided to set up a date to a fancy restaurant downtown for Sunday afternoon and told her we could head to my place afterwards. She was completely receptive and said she'd meet me there.
Oh wow.
She told our parents she was hanging out with one of her track friends and spend the night at her place.
Okay.
After she left, I told our parents everything and showed them all the messages.
Oh no.
They were pissed and I suggested we all go to the restaurant.
No, you stupid.
Ooh. My dad and I just went instead and saw her sitting at the table alone, all dolled up, waiting for a Jim. My dad went up to her and said, Jim's not coming. And she screamed and asked what we were doing there.
Oh.
I told her that there was no Jim and it was fucking stupid of her to be trying to meet grown
Wasn't
men
it
on
Ken?
Tinder.
Why Jim? Did
Jim.
they change-
What?
They changed name? Wasn't it?
No,
Ken?
the model's name was Kevin, but he's using the fake name Jim.
Ah, okay.
Alright, what was I up to? I told her that there was no Jim and that it was fucking stupid. Oh, yeah. My dad harped onto that and lectured her on lying and meeting strange men on the internet and was so willing to go back to a stranger's place. We were a bit loud, so people were starting to look at us, and my sister eventually bursted into tears and ran out. I told my friends in a group chat the situation, and they all agreed it was hysterical, except two of my female friends who said I was a fucking dick and cruel
It's
to
a
her.
brother. It's a brother
Yeah.
then. It's
My
brother.
other, yeah, he said it's a brother. To start.
I didn't know.
My other friends defended me and said she needed to be taught a lesson, wondering who's right and if I went too far.
No.
Edit. Yes, when I asked if she wants to go to my place afterwards, it was heavily implied that she would have had sex with Jim. That's why I went the extent that I did.
No,
Am I
you're
the
a
asshole?
fucking
No,
asshole.
I
You're a
think-
fucking asshole.
I kind of agree.
That's-
You went a bit
So what-
too far, but you were. I don't.
I got the premises.
The Tinder was fine. I feel like because
The
you were
Tinder,
testing to see
that's
what
a
your sister was
prank.
doing.
That's a prank.
A prank, but also
Yeah.
like making sure your sister's not doing a
Instead
mad.
of- Instead
Don't
of
tell
doing
your
that-
parents.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Sorry, no, you.
God, he's
No, I
never
was,
gonna
agree.
get
I was gonna say instead of like gaslight, like trying to make this fake persona. You see what your sister's done, and just confront her about the Tinder profile. She's
That
done.
doesn't mean shit. They
No.
lie, bro. That's not.
Yeah,
you
you're
could like
the
you could just be
age
like.
guy.
She even said just to see, he wanted to test her to see if she was just swiping for fun.
Yeah.
If I went to ask him, they'd be like, oh no, I just on just like looking at a good looking guy. I don't use it though. That Are
No,
you
no,
gonna
but
believe
even
it?
then, like if like she said her age is like 19, like that's an
yeah,
issue.
she's 17. Yeah,
She's
she's
like
17.
lying to people. You need to teach that message to her.
Yeah, like.
I think the issue of being on Tinder itself is like no. Maybe
I mean,
at
it's still
17
a
it's a bad thing.
but it's
but-
still
Yeah.
a problem anyway, because she's still underage. At the end of the day, she's still
yeah, if
underage.
she's,
Yeah.
that's the issue. So there's like better ways to teach the message instead
Yeah,
of
But
like
you
that's
can't
the
use
thing,
trauma
like-
under
traumatizing
that
her.
age.
Yeah,
and, like,
that's
she's
trauma.
gonna have
Yeah.
problems.
That's why I feel like
for
the
rest of her
restaurant
life,
part
maybe.
was like, but like, I don't think it was necessarily wrong for him to like see what she's doing on the app, because you
Yeah.
to show her parents
But
that she
put-
wanted to have sex with like random
I
like,
think
old
the
men.
thing that he did wrong is book an appointment with her, like
Yeah,
a
the fancy
date,
restaurant.
and then showing up with
Yeah.
her parents and
I
go
mean,
like,
that's-
I feel like a
That's
better way,
too
if you wanted to meet her, you could have told her to meet her in like a place, and then obviously
Yeah.
you could have shown her that this was
not
dangerous.
Even, not even me. If from the text he gathered that she was gonna have like sex, that's already the information he needs.
Yeah.
He doesn't
He
need
Yeah,
could've-
and then
I'm just saying, if he
confront
was
her.
going to do
Just
that, it'd be
confront
better
her.
to do something
just
else.
Yeah,
confront
don't-
her about
don't
the
make her,
text.
like-
I don't
Because
I
then
confront-
she's got like a hopes up and stuff, and like it's just gonna be an awful
confront
situation
her
for
or tell her
Yeah.
parents.
I would tell.
confront.
I would probably tell.
No, she's at an age that she's
It depends. How old is the brother? Does it say?
20 something, 20.
Did
I'm
he
guessing.
say?
I don't think he said.
I think if he's only like a
No.
year or two older, then
I
no.
think-
If he's like has some
I
like
just think
life
he should
experience,
have
maybe.
confronted her. If he like
Yeah.
checks again that she's still in Tinder after like a few months, then talk to the parents.
I don't think they'll listen if I just confront her about it. Like
It depends on the relationship.
yeah,
you
that's
have.
fine. But even if I confront her, like, okay, why are you trying to meet with like thing? Oh, I'm 17. I'm basically 18, something like that. Like, am I really like? Let's be honest. If you had like your brother or sister tell you, oh yeah, no, you shouldn't do that anymore. You're gonna
Nah,
listen.
they would- if
It
they
depends,
confront it,
because
if-
like with me,
it's like
my
something
brother,
bad.
like
It's a
he does worse
17-year-old who's
stuff
trying to
than me.
hook up with old guy. Like, you really think she's gonna care? If her
I
bro-
mean, it depends. Like we don't.
It depends
that's
on
what I'm saying.
what
Like,
kind
the
of
parents is a guaranteed. Like,
No, for me,
shouldn't.
it's like if my parents say don't do it, I will do it again. Because
yeah, but this
I
is
live with
heavy
my
shit.
parents.
Yeah, but this
I
is
mean, it
heavy
depends
stuff.
on the. Yeah.
Obviously,
like,
it
this is
depends,
pretty
but
bad.
like, you still get punished for it. Like, you can see
Maybe
that it's a bad
talk
thing.
to one of their
Yeah,
friends.
my car
What do you mean her
Um,
friends though?
I mean, like
Telling her
it
friends-
happened
I'm
to-
sorry.
Yeah, I
It
don't know
happened
about
to
telling
me.
her friends.
Like a brother of one of my friends, were like, she's going too crazy.
Um,
Can you
Maybe-
maybe help realize that she's going?
I feel
too
like
Maybe
her
far?
they're
friends in a
supportive, though.
situation,
Maybe
though,
her
would-
friends like supportive of that.
It's not even that, like, because I like we said, it's even though it's 17. Obviously, it's bad in a sense, but it's like her being 17. It's not that much age
'Cause
difference.
I
It's
don't
like,
know, because like
It's
sometimes
so bad.
you know
She's lying
it's
about her age.
because
Yeah,
I had
but-
like a younger brother asking for help,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's like you know it's serious when the brother or sister contact you, and you're like, oh fuck yeah, she needs to go back in track.
right.
Let's
right.
do some subtle like comments.
but I don't
like,
think it's
It
like
depends
a
on the
type of
relationship,
crazy
though.
though. If anything. It's just like it's a weird
Yeah.
thing to say, but like a lot of girls will do something like this, lie about their age. It's
Yeah.
not like something
I
that,
never lied about my
bro.
it's
I've been
common
out to
thing.
clubs.
Facebook.
There are like some
Facebook.
underage girls going to
It's-
clubs like that. That's like
Ah,
underage
It is
girls
quite a
drinking and
common
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's very common.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for this kind of situation. I still think you did the wrong thing, but
I think he did. He took it too far.
He
shouldn't
definitely
have-
took
Yeah,
it
yeah,
too
yeah.
far. I mean,
He
I
should've confronted
I
her
get it
about
because
the
he was
text.
doing it also kind of for the joke. Because like he
It's
even said
like-
like
Yeah,
his mate found it
but-
funny.
But
Like
it's quite an awful.
But if
The way it turned out
if
was
it
bad.
is a joke, you have to do
Yeah.
a joke until the end and not get involved your parents.
I just feel like the way he did it at a restaurant, yeah,
Yeah.
it went the wrong turn.
yeah.
That's what I mean though. If they like, for example, I said if they told him to meet somewhere else and they turned up, it would be like the joke is like, oh, you actually turned up to see this guy. Like, you know, they'd be like laughing and that.
Mm.
But then it's still serious.
The guy shouldn't involve anyone else. It should have just been him. If he went to
Yeah.
the restaurant alone, didn't tell the parents or anything. and just
Exactly, that's
confronted
what
her
I'm
about it,
saying.
I think that would have been pretty
Yeah.
good. Like he's not the.
I
a-hole.
feel like, and then
But-
if she obviously didn't, I don't think, to be honest, I don't think she'd listen to him anyway. I'd tell the
I mean, it
parents.
depends on.
Yeah.
Maybe
we have, like,
Relationship,
later,
We have
I-
different.
maybe in
I
a
feel
later
like-
on occasion, like not that moment when they're in the restaurant, not tell anything yet to the parents, but wait 2 days later and say, okay, look, this happened to the
Mm.
parents. So it's not in a restaurant or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think I'm like, not like my opinion, but like the way I'm thinking is like the more of a majority way of thinking where I don't think the brother's going to be able to convince his sister. That's what
I
I'm
don't know
saying.
because this
I
sounds like
never
it's
know.
your own like perspective that's like
Yeah.
weighing into this.
Nah, because like,
'Cause
I
my-
mean, the knowledge of I have of like underage girls, I've seen so many in like clubs. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, what's your relationship with your brother? Like, do you?
They're younger than me, brother and
Well,
sister.
like,
So
would
I'm like,
you-
the older.
if you told him to do something, would he stop doing it? Or like, if you
Depends
said
what the
something?
thing was, but like, I mean, my brother faking is it? No guy does that. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
like-
no, but I'm saying like just like general.
If my sister did it, I do. I tell her it's like 50-50. Like, it just depends on the situation. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like more times
I
than not.
think with my sister, I'm like more of a mother figure with her. Like
Mm.
I'm
Right.
both sister and mother. And when I'm like, no, you cannot do this.
Because I feel like it
like-
needs to be a harsher thing. Because you gotta
Yeah.
tell her it's not right to do. Like,
yeah, it needs to be-
what's the harshest thing a brother can really say? That's like,
Yeah.
she
Just
says
have a
like, teach,
serious talk. That's pretty hard.
please
though.
listen.
I have my look
You're
that
faking being
shut ups.
17. All right, you can't be doing.
No, it's like
What's a
yeah,
serious
like,
talk they're gonna like?
it's a way-
She's
I don't know.
already willing to have sex with like older guys,
Yeah, but like you can.
and she's
Yeah.
nearly of
address that.
age.
You can address that.
I
You can
People
address
have
that.
sometimes need to
Bro,
make
people
mistakes.
address problems by talking.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I mean with the parents.
But not
Conversation.
humiliation. Not
Oh, yeah,
humiliation.
no, I don't agree with that thing.
I think he
Oh,
is
well.
a a-hole.
Huh.
I think basically
Asshole?
based on this.
Asshole?
Yeah, yeah, he's an asshole. Yeah, he
Asshole.
yo, bro, he
How much?
embarrassed her.
How much?
80%.
Like a 70.
Yeah, for me,
like,
70.
he was fine for like quite like the Tinder stuff. Then
I
when he
still
went
think
out,
you shouldn't have pranked because I don't like
What
this
do you mean
kind of
the prank?
Like,
to the extent
faking someone. It's
that, but that was also
like-
to make sure to see like what she was doing on it though.
But then telling his
True, but
friends
it's-
and stuff.
Yeah,
as well.
telling his
Yeah,
friends, that was
exactly.
wrong. That was
That's
wrong.
like,
No, that's not.
and
you
like
should keep that to
75. I'm in
yourself.
between you guys. 75.
Alright, okay. Alright. Go for it.
So-
go for it.
Am I the asshole for telling my brother to get over it after I let my ex in his house so he could see our sick son?
See what?
See our sick son.
Oh, 6 on, right.
Wait, could you repeat
So
that,
wait,
please?
go again. Wait.
It's kind of confusing.
I think I understand.
Am
I
I the
understand my-
asshole for telling my brother to get over it after I let my
Brother.
ex
My ex.
in his house
Right.
so he could see our sick son?
Is it their 6 son? The ex is 6 son. Is
I
it
have
the
no
ex's
idea.
6 son?
I
don't
mean,
know.
based on this, it sounds like. So okay, yeah.
If it's the ex's son, you're not an asshole. But if it's
I think
just
it's
the
their
s-
son
yeah, I
that
was gonna
they've
say
had with
because
the
if
ex.
it's just the son of
No,
the
I
thing,
I
then
don't
it's-
get it.
then
I
it's
have no
an-
idea.
I think
cannot,
what
but-
I think what it is like this person's gone married.
Mhm.
They had a kid with
I mean,
someone.
not even married. It
They
might just
broke
be
up. They're at their brother's house for some
Yeah.
reason. They're at a family house,
No,
and
they
they
with the
have their
6 son.
kid.
Yeah, and the ex comes over
and the ex comes over.
to
but-
see the kid.
Yeah, based on
And
this.
their kid is sick, and he just left the ex in his brother's son, like in his brother's house.
Because it's his brother's house, not his house with this.
Yeah.
So he left his ex so he could go and see his son.
Oh no, he's gone. No, I
He's
thought-
gone away.
Let me
to
read
see-
this. Wait, you're
I'm-
confusing me
Yeah,
now. You're
please,
confusing me.
that's-
Right,
yeah,
right, right.
yeah.
It's how I
So-
read it.
Am I the arsehole for telling my brother, so my brother, to
Yeah.
get over it after I let my ex
Yeah.
in his house so he could see our
Yeah, it
sixth
sounds
son?
like out of the blue the ex has shown up and like she's
Yeah,
let
so
her
it's
in.
her son, yeah.
Yeah, it's their
Okay.
son.
It's like
Okay, I don't know
arsehole or
about
not
the
arsehole
time.
though. Arsehole or not arsehole.
I'm saying
guessing
based on
arsehole.
that, it doesn't sound like he's informed the brother. So I
Yeah,
think,
so
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
it's
think
like
so.
it's still a house.
It's his.
So-
It's his stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too much in detail, but I'm divorcing my ex. It's been messy, and I've been living with my brother, and Azia helped me leave him.
Huh?
So the ex
English.
is a him. The ex is a him.
Yeah, I think there's a
So-
girl.
Oh, so
It's
this
a
is a
girl.
girl's perspective.
It sounds like.
My brother used to be friends with my ex, so the divorce has been rough for him too.
Right.
And I think he's been focusing on his anger so he doesn't have to accept that my ex hurt him too.
Right.
My son was sick, and he kept asking for his dad. So I asked my ex to come and see him. My brother
Sick
was
mother.
out,
Oh,
probably
sorry.
like a fever or something.
Oh, okay.
And he was like asking, "I want to see dad."
Okay.
But she's still in his brother's house.
Yeah, it's just a girl fucking camp.
Yeah.
My brother was out when he came over, but my sister-in-law was home, and she kept telling me he wouldn't like it when he found out. I think she called him because he came home early and he knew before he even saw my ex. He
Yeah.
told my ex to get out of his house and stay away from me and forgot he had a son. My ex refused, but I made him go as their arguing was upsetting my son. Once he left and my son had calmed down, my brother turned his anger on me. He thinks I'm insane for asking my ex to come and see me and see our son, and he thinks I need to stay away from him until our divorce is finalized. He told me he didn't want him in his house again, and he wouldn't budge when I remind him he's still my son's father. I was frustrated, so I told him he needed to get over it, because I did what was best for my son in the moment. Am I the asshole?
No, you're not an asshole.
I think yeah, she is, but like not for
I think
not
For
for
Oh, for the brother.
just
like,
for. I think but the brother's an a-hole as well. But I think she.
They're both not assholes and both assholes at the same time.
Yeah.
They're both justified.
Yeah,
in what they were
they're
doing.
both
I-
justified.
I don't know, because like this is a kid calling for his
This is
dad.
right. So like,
It's like
she's not an asshole for calling
Yeah,
the
but-
kid's dad over because at the end of the day they're doing it for the kid.
Yeah.
But she's an
The problem is that it's her brother's house.
But
so
she even
invited
kicked him out
someone.
as well. So he's like, I don't think she's an asshole for it.
No, I
I
think what
she
she
should have
did
informed her
wrong
brother.
is like not asking for permission before inviting someone into
Exactly.
someone
True,
else's
but he
house.
was like, I get it. Yeah.
He
That's
should have.
But I don't think it's an asshole move. I think they could have just done a video call. That would
Sure.
have been way
If he says
easier.
no, though, is he still an asshole for inviting him over? If he says no, for
I don't
example.
think it's an asshole move.
I think
because you're
still,
thinking
but
of
like
It's not an
less so.
asshole move, but you
I
think she's an
I
asshole.
think still, but less so. Less.
I
of
think
an
you were
a-hole
thinking about
move.
your
Less so
kid.
if he says no, but then he still comes over.
You mean that he's asking
I thought
permission?
asking the brother.
Yeah, so she asks the brother. The brother says no to it, but he still comes over anyway because you tell him to come over.
But she never asked her.
Yeah, I
brother.
think
No, but
she-
I'm saying like because we're saying she's not an asshole for doing it, right?
I mean, I think she
If
is.
she asked, then yes, that's an asshole move.
I think
if
being
she asked and he
deceptive.
said no. But
so you're
instead,
saying it's not an asshole move because she didn't ask them.
it's because you can understand that in that moment she was literally focusing on her
That's
sick
what I'm
kid.
saying, yeah.
So she's not even realizing she had to ask. That's why it's not an asshole move because she's so focused on the kid. She's not even realizing what she did was wrong.
I mean, that move inherently, I think, isn't.
Nah.
Like, there's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with that.
Yeah,
But just
it's
the fact that they're living.
'Cause it's
in-
not your
in-
house.
Yeah.
it's not your house. I think you have to be.
I think
'Cause-
for me it's like a 10%.
Yeah, it's
asshole.
just-
Because
it's-
like I said, you need probably to ask. But I can understand that you're
The
so focused
situation
on
where,
your
yeah.
kid that you forget to ask.
Yeah, because I wouldn't
Oh,
like
no, 'cause
necessarily
it-
thinking of it. It's
If
like-
the ex and the brother have like quite a negative relationship.
it's only
now as
because
well.
they're
Mm.
getting divorced and like he's hurt by
Yeah,
it.
they
though.
were
So
best
he's just
friends,
in his
so-
feels. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but they could have done something, or they could have had like issues falling out. Like
Mm.
I'm trying
Because
to
of the
picture
divorce.
myself
Yeah.
in this situation. I'm like, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
because
want-
I wouldn't be happy.
Like I said,
them
I
coming
think
to
the
my house.
solution would have been like voice, like calling, video call.
just letting
Just
the
call
brother
him.
know. Don't need to be deceptive about this. And if the brother
Yeah.
says no, it's his house.
Yeah,
that's,
exactly.
That's how it is.
That's what I say. Is he
Try
an
and
asshole
organise
if
it
he still
different.
comes over then or not?
Is it?
think
But
so, yeah, they're
but
trying to be
what she's
deceptive.
asking is, she an asshole to say to his brother to get over it of what she did.
Yeah, of course.
That's an asshole move. Yeah, I think.
I
that
don't think
is-
it's an asshole move.
I-
Like, because
Yeah,
during
no,
the
I think
situation,
so.
he's justified. But like thinking of it afterwards, he's like, just let him see his kid.
It
For
sounds
a-
like get
Yeah.
over it. She should apologize.
Yeah, she should.
Yeah, she should
It
apologize,
for
but-
sounds like I'm not
Okay,
in the
right,
wrong
okay,
here.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
in
I
the
get
wrong
it.
Yeah,
here.
he's in the wrong to get so angry over it. Cause like
he's not, but he is. Like,
Like-
he's
I don't-
like obviously
It's
he's in the
50-50.
he's justified to get angry when he turns up,
But-
sees the ex, and like, yeah, what's he
Yeah.
doing to my house? Get out my
Yeah.
house.
exactly.
But at the same time, just like,
getting too angry with her is also like no.
yeah, because you change the anger to it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're
Yeah.
both arseholes and not. They're both
Yeah.
justified in what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't blame
So
them.
for me, she's like 10% asshole for what she said and like because she didn't ask him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Him for angry issues. 15.
Oh, I thought you said 50. I was gonna say
No,
50. I was like,
15.
fuck off.
Slightly higher than her.
Wait, 15 you said.
Yeah.
15% asshole.
I think for the
I think it was
I
only
think it's like
5.
30,
I think it
40
was just
for
him
the
getting.
girl.
Do
for
you
the
guys
girl.
want to know
Yeah,
over
my
how this was how people thought?
Is it asshole or not?
Yeah,
It's
please.
asshole. People think she's an asshole.
I agree. I think she is.
You
But, like,
think
They
Yeah,
think
I
it
would say
over?
like 30-40%. I think she is.
30-40%.
She's
Wow.
being deceptive. She should be. Plus, we don't know like the status of like their
Yeah,
relationship.
so you should
like
ignore that. You
how
just
the
don't base it.
child, like what's the, like
Yeah, why are they getting
I- yeah,
divorced?
why are they
also?
getting divorced?
She's
What
an
the- what's
asshole
the
for
ex
telling him get
done?
over it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty messed up. She should apologize. Say,
They-
sorry, I
Yeah.
was in the wrong.
Fine. Right.
Go for the next one.
Oh shit! Right. Okay. I got you. I got you.
not the anime
I read
podcast.
that one. Okay. Am I the asshole for banning alcohol from Christmas?
No,
You don't drink.
it depends.
It depends.
I
I
was
know some
banned my-
people would be very
If
distraught.
he's hosting or he or she's hosting Christmas, no, this is you get.
You can do Christmas without alcohol.
You can do well. Some families probably not. It depends on where you are, what type of family. I know. I mean, my family wouldn't mind, but like I know some families which would be like, no,
I think not an
they
asshole.
need to drink.
For me, it's
so.
not.
Not an
asshole.
asshole.
depends.
It depends how much you know they enjoy drinking.
If he's like at someone else's Christmas party and he's like, yeah, no one's allowed to drink right now.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's
That's
out of
that's
pocket.
ill.
That's out. No,
But
you
if
can't
it's,
say
he's
that.
hosting and he's made it clear beforehand. Look, there's gonna be no alcohol at this Christmas thing.
Depends if it's just like a family thing. It depends how many people and all that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah, this is. don't know how I'll input into
We'll see. Okay. My husband's family likes to drink. See, I told you they're a drinking family.
Yeah, but
Okay.
still. you
No,
can-
they're it's fun. It's
Continue,
fun. Okay.
continue.
Every holiday includes multiple bottles of wine and cocktails. I hate drinking. I've never drank. My father was an alcoholic. I think it's childish. If you can't have fun without drinking. This year, I'm hosting Christmas for a change. I decided since it's in my house, no alcohol allowed. We are all getting older and it's time to grow up.
Sorry.
Nice. My husband's sister called to ask what she could bring. She saw a recipe for a Christmas martini that she wanted to bring. I told her about my no alcohol rule. She didn't say much, but must have told the rest of the family. Some of them started texting me, asking me if I was serious and saying that it was lame, but I'm not budging. Now it
It's
turns
your
out...
party, so
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Now it turns out my husband's sister is hosting an alternative gathering that almost everyone is choosing to go to instead. It's so disrespectful, all because they would have to spend one day sober. My husband told me he talked to his sister and we are invited to her gathering, and he said we should go and stop causing issues, but I won't because it's so rude. Now husband is mad because I'm making him stay home and spend Christmas with me, but it was my turn to host and I chose to have no alcohol. They could have dealt with it for 1 year. Am I the asshole?
No. I think he's in the right. Like, that's
Is
so
it he or she? It sounds
disrespectful.
like a she.
That's
that makes a difference.
That-
The
that's
person
not-
telling the
No,
story
I'm
is a
just
she.
curious, I'm just
She's a
curious.
she.
Yeah, when we
I
address.
think it's just disrespectful. Like, it's if you don't like drinking, and for once you go like, yeah, my party is being without drinking. Just why are you like that?
Yeah, I think she's an asshole.
I don't think she's an
just because
asshole.
you
I don't
don't
think
drink doesn't mean others can't.
But
drink.
like, if you
I think
really
if it's her
hate
house-
drunk people,
I think
Like, yeah, having a restriction, but that doesn't mean they can't not drink. For example, like, do you want to drink just a cocktail, for example?
if they I think
it's
no
still
one-
her
no one's-
house.
I don't think anybody's really in the wrong here. Like,
That's what I mean. She's not in the wrong. I'm not saying she's in the wrong for not wanting people to drink, but like you said, they're grown-ups. They have the choice if they want to drink.
yeah.
That's what I mean. Like,
But if they drink, probably they're going to sleep at her house.
not
Because
necessarily.
you cannot
No.
drive, right?
Taxi.
Yeah.
Or people
Ah.
who haven't drank can drive you. That's what normally
I mean,
happens.
she offered the option. They said, "Okay, we're gonna go with a different option."
Yeah, it's
I
rude
think
that
that's
they,
fair. That's it is a bit rude.
Yeah.
I think.
They're a bit
Towards her.
assholes, but at the same time, they should both be considerate of each other. That's
Mhm.
why I think. Like,
yeah.
think so,
she should be
yeah.
more
She
considerate.
literally did this probably because they never were considerate towards her. So
Mhm.
I think she was forced of doing this, like, because she said
What do you
this
mean?
is the year, literally the year where she finally has to invite people to her house and have
Right,
the
that she wants to
celebration.
do it. So she's like,
And I'm guessing she's doing this because, like, every time she went to one of these parties, people were not considerate to her choices of not drinking.
no, she says she's never drunk in her
No,
life.
she's never-
Yeah, that's the choice.
Yeah, that's her choice. That
Yeah,
she
I'm
doesn't wanna
saying they
drink.
people can also be not considerate towards people that don't drink, because so
No.
often
Sounds like she's not that considerate of people that do drink. She's
Yeah,
like
that's
quite
why it's not,
negative.
if anything,
I'm
it's the
thinking
opposite
the
argument.
opposite. I'm thinking the opposite because it happened so many times to her. She's like, for once, I can be not considerate towards these people that
I mean,
never
I don't
consider
She's
necessarily
being
me.
agree.
considerate. I think she's being considerate. She's saying,
She's
this
just
is
saying,
the rules of my
yeah.
party
Yeah,
or my
like,
gathering.
and
Yeah,
they're
I
choosing
think
not
that's
to go because
why-
they don't want
I think
to.
that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
if they,
anybody.
they don't have to go if they're not gonna enjoy, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's really in the wrong here.
I think it's kind of in the wrong that another, like, they were like, okay, let's do another.
That's why I lean
party.
towards
That's a
arsehole,
bit
because
like,
it's like you could just be considered. Obviously, it's her choice, but I'm like, at this point, it's like if you're complaining about them not coming and you know
Yeah.
the reason why,
Yeah,
it's kind of like an arsehole move. Like,
Yeah.
okay, like if you don't want to have them come,
I think that the husband is an asshole.
I don't
Like,
think
why
he's an arsehole.
don't get angry at me?
Well, she
The
not.
husband-
He wants to
Wait,
go
what
to
did
the
the
party
husband
because
do?
he wants to go to the party, but she wants her. She doesn't want to because she's being stubborn about it.
Because technically
Yeah.
it's the year.
I don't think she's an ass. I think she's an arsehole for like just not, being considerate, like in a way.
Yeah.
Because like the husband still wants to have a good time, and it's not their fault they want to
Mm.
drink.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I think.
I
The
mean, I think you
opposite.
could give a good example because, like, for example, you might have friends. Like, say for example, we went out, and I like, for example,
My
I
friends
drank.
are respectful. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
like,
mean.
we'll go out and they'll like they don't like try and offer any because they know I don't drink.
Yeah, so
Mm.
it'd be
they're-
like just because
they're
he's
respectful.
not drinking doesn't
Mm.
mean I can't drink.
Yeah, I've been to
Yeah.
parties where like drinking is like, I think pretty much everyone's drinking, but like people are respectful of like.
Okay.
That's
like,
why I think she's
and
more of
stuff.
the arsehole because it's like, you
But
know,
I'm
it's their
guessing
choice.
this is America, by the way. And
I mean, I don't think it makes too much difference.
I mean,
don't
there
know.
is, like, a
I
negative
have
stigma
this
to people
image
that
of
don't
like
drink.
Yeah, true.
them being not considerate, and every time going like, "Oh yeah, do you want to drink? Oh no, you can't." Ha 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 ha.
We
being
need
like
to,
that.
we need to try and avoid that.
Yeah,
'cause
I
we
feel
are-
like
we're
this
just-
happens with you. Like, you got to like.
we're
think-
inferring things that
yeah,
don't,
that don't
that we don't
Okay.
that
know
aren't there.
if it's
I'm
true.
just saying that. Obviously, it's a dick move from them not going to this person's
Yeah.
house, but it's justified that
I
they
think
want
they've
to
been,
like.
yeah, they've been upfront. Look, we want a Christmas.
We want to
You
drink.
can
Well,
do-
cool. If we
I
can
think
drink,
you could do
it's-
like
Yeah, I don't
another
think-
thing. For example, okay, let's celebrate like an afternoon at your house, but in the
I
evening
don't
we're
think
going
that
to
is-
this other house.
That's the
'cause we're
thing.
go-
Maybe the significant. I don't know how significant like celebrating Christmas is, but like maybe they're like, "Hey, we want to spend this one day, which is like really."
It's like
special
an
for us."
excuse for all the family to
So-
come together.
Yeah,
That's the
like
thing.
I think that's fair. If she proposed like, "Oh, how about another day we do something like this?"
But it's just not gonna happen because that's the you know what I mean. Like it's an
Yeah, that's the
excuse to
thing,
get
that's-
the family together. That's
yeah,
what
maybe
it is.
there's like something
I don't know.
special about drinking on Christmas.
I think
don't
she's
know.
just
Not
an
in my
asshole
family.
because she's being stubborn about
Yeah.
it. That's the
It's more
one
like
problem.
New Year's where you drink in my religion.
Yeah, we don't. I don't drink
Culture.
that much in Christmas. I drink at New Year's though.
Yeah,
No,
New
I
Go
mean,
Year's.
on.
I think it's stubborn in a good way. I think she's a bit like she's.
She's
It
taking
sounds
it
like
a bit
she's-
too hard, too much to heart. Like,
Yeah,
because she's
I
not
think
going
so.
to the party that they're going
Yeah.
to, and making her husband stay with her.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
like a.
I think
Which
she's
is
just
fair. I mean,
mad
that's a
because they're
boundary
not
she
trying
set
to
Yeah,
accommodate
she's
her. I don't
yeah,
know.
obviously, but it's like,
Yeah.
what do you expect? They told you, hey, we'll come, but we want to drink. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't think no one's like too majorly.
no one's too
a-hole-y.
like.
Yeah.
I just think so. She leans towards arsehole, but she's not like an arsehole.
Yeah.
It's just you know.
I think 5% because
Grow
she's
up.
getting angry
Yeah,
at
you
the
need grow.
husband not going.
Yeah, I
that
think that's
kind
a. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
How much,
Alright.
you guys?
That's good.
Her
Yeah.
like just 20, not like
I'm gonna say very like
20
10.
is a half.
Like 10.
20 because it's like 10% is because of like she banned it in the first place, and then 10 for being like the stubborn, like, you know, I'm not going to theirs, and like making the husband stay at home.
I mean that's fair. Yeah, I think that's yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say like 10 as well actually.
Nice. You got another
Shall
one?
we do one last one half last one?
I have a really short one afterwards if you want.
Okay.
I don't know how long
this
yours
one
is.
is the last. Like yours is the last one. Okay. So am I the asshole? My 28 female. So she's a 28 female.
All right.
My husband, 31 male, snores at night, and somehow it's my fault he sleeps like crap.
All right. So he's
Wait,
blaming for
what?
bad sleep. He's blaming him for bad sleep.
Yeah.
Wait, so repeat again. Just make sure.
So she goes, "Am I the asshole?"
Yeah.
Already just a question.
Okay.
My husband snores at night, and somehow it's my fault he sleeps like crap.
So he's blaming them for sleep.
Yeah, we
bad
don't
sleep.
know anything.
So
huh? Well,
What I'm guessing is she sleeps bad because he snores.
Wait, who's
this is too much of
So,
like a clickbait.
my
We
husband-
don't
right.
know.
Am I
we
the
don't
asshole? My 28 female husband, 31 male, snores at night, and it's my fault he sleeps like crap.
We don't
So
know.
So I'm,
I'm guessing
he's
she-
snoring, she's
she
getting bad
way
sleep,
awake.
and then he's
Yeah.
getting bad sleep because she's getting bad sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't
it's
think you're
like
an
I'm guessing.
asshole.
I don't think she's an asshole.
Sounds like there's not.
Sounds like it's
not
a
enough
a
information
skill
at all.
issue. Just
Yeah.
a skill issue.
Still issue.
Put up with the snoring. You married him. That's your fault.
We need more information.
Yeah, go on.
We need more
No, no.
information.
So
I received a text from my husband this morning saying, "I'm so fucking tired.
all right.
I don't think I can sleep in bed with you anymore."
Damn.
Okay.
He's been
Okay.
snoring for about a year at this point, and it wakes me up since I'm light sleeper. So when this happens, I nudge him to roll onto his side so he doesn't snore. Recently, when I wake him up, he started to argue with me that he's in fact not snoring, and I need to leave him
Ah.
alone.
Okay,
I've
okay.
mentioned he should get a sleep test because he may not be breathing and it will help the issue altogether. But he has no motivation to set it up, an appointment. He just complains I wake him up. I don't think I'm being unreasonable. It disturbs my sleep just as much as me waking him up. Am I the asshole for waking him up?
Wait, you waking? He
Yeah,
wakes him
yeah.
up.
I think they're both.
So
they're
she's
both
been
a-holes.
trying to let him sleep still through it and
Yeah.
put him on his side, but obviously while moving him, he wakes up.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
I think they're both.
They're both
they're both a-holes.
Yeah, they're both
No,
arseholes. They're
I-
both not
Yeah, yeah.
arseholes and both arseholes.
I think
they both are.
I think he needs to go and do a test. Because, like, my father,
I mean,
for
there's not-
example, he
yeah.
was snoring.
Alright.
And since he got, like, this thing for his teeth, what's it called? Like, you know, it's like,
I have no clue.
you know, a retainer, but the one for only when you're sleeping.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
yeah. the
retainer.
body
Since he started using that one, he stopped completely snoring. So I think, yeah, you might need to check up or like, you
I mean,
need
it's,
this.
Like, I think the issue is, first, he shouldn't be, like, dismissive of...
No, he's
Yeah,
not snoring.
exactly.
All you
He's
need to
not
do,
snoring.
right?
That's
All you
silly.
do, record him snore for like a minute. You're good. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a video, at least you know it's him.
I think, yeah, he's being bad there. And then she shouldn't try and, like...
Push him. Yeah, like that's. I'm
Yeah,
just like, you
push
know,
him.
skill issue.
To be
You
honest-
married him.
There's,
You
like,
know he snores.
earplugs and stuff
Skill
like
issue
that.
on your end.
But they said he just started.
An
so
hour,
it's
year for a
only
year
year.
though, like skill issue.
You just
Put up
started
with
for a
it.
year? Or
To
it's
be
been a
honest,
year?
yeah, I think I will have gone like separate beds. It's not like you're like divorcing
it's a
it.
bed.
It's
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
just going to separate beds.
There's
'Cause
nothing
it's
wrong
like-
with that.
Yeah,
I'll just
exactly.
get earplugs. I sometimes
Yeah,
sleep
you
with
can
I'm
get
not
Someti-
quite-
Sometimes
a
it
light
doesn't
sleeper.
work. Sometimes
Sleep it out.
I have
no,
a
you
friend-
can get like good ones.
You can get good
I have a
earplugs.
friend that sometimes can snore like hell,
Oh,
like
dude, you...
bad.
I mean, I'm a heavy
I-
sleeper, so
I don't-
you know,
I
I'm
don't-
not
I'm
woken up.
jealous.
I
I'm
don't.
jealous.
I sometimes I woke up and I was like, "What is this?"
You
Oh.
train yourself to be a heavy sleeper. That's what you need to
I
do.
Yeah,
have
train
I
yourself.
have
Yeah,
a,
you can, bro. I sleep with a fan on. I sleep with the air purifier
Fan,
on. You know,
yeah,
to
yeah.
get
I
right
am
there,
a
and then you just get
heavy
used to it.
sleeper, but sometimes I regain consciousness while I'm sleeping,
Right.
and I go back to the REM phase, and I hear something, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, but
I can't
I hear
sleep
something,
with
and I'm
this
just like, oh, I'm going back to sleep again. Like, with
Yeah, I
a
go
REM,
back to sleep,
I
but
just go
it's
to sleep.
still so loud. I don't think you could like.
No, if you
Feel.
get good, because I was once in Turkey and like we all had to sleep. My family all had to sleep in the same room.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it was just the situation at the time. And my dad, he snores.
Yeah, my dad
like
snores.
a,
I stopped.
Yeah.
I don't even. It's like a roar of the jungle or something like that. Super loud. And like
No, that's like
first few nights it was like horrible. And then I got some earplugs. And like. I
But
was
they
able
don't
to
drop
sleep.
off when you're sleeping. I knew some.
no,
people
you
were
can
like-
even
stay
get
in.
you,
They
even
stay
like the
in.
standard, like you know, the ones that you just put in your ear.
Yeah.
If you know how to put them on properly, it blocks out
They
more
stay in
sound.
for sometimes when my cats are making too much noise, like just messing about, like thinking I'll put in my earplugs.
Because
and
sometimes
sleep.
I thought about it, because you know, living in a flat is horrible, especially flat.
Yeah, I
with
just
heated.
think all of them.
recommend. Yeah,
I had
yeah.
multiple occasions thinking, should I get those? But every time I mentioned that to my parents or someone, they were like, but they will throw drop off when you're sleeping.
No,
It
no,
doesn't
no,
have
no,
a
no.
meaning.
Get good ones. Get good. You
I've
don't
slept
even
with my
need to get good
AirPods
ones.
in and they stay most of the time, so you know that
They're a
works.
bit uncomfortable to be.
They can be, but I'm saying, I'm saying for example, yeah, oh no, it is.
Head like this.
Depends how you
it's fine.
sleep as well.
I sleep face down. So like,
Oh gosh,
Face?
Oh, like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
all right.
so
I'm a side sleeper.
I'm a side sleeper.
No,
Yeah,
I
mean,
cannot
I'm
side
always moving in my sleep.
Oh, me too.
I'm also like I have like my
To be
like
honest,
knee up
when
or
I'm-
something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
I
It's
do the
like
same.
when I'm in
I
pajama
someti-
parties, I sleep like a dad, because I'm like afraid of moving and waking up people. I sleep like this.
Oh damn!
I can't do that. I can't go to sleep.
I have like 4 pillows. Like sometimes I like that one pillow I wrap my leg around just so like the extra
Yeah.
comfort. Like oh my god,
Yeah.
that's how you should sleep.
No,
But
it
yeah,
is. I don't know.
back to the story.
I think they're
uh,
both in the
Yeah, I
wrong.
think communication.
Who's more in the wrong though?
I think the husband is more in the wrong. Like
I
him
think,
just dismissing, not even thinking that he's snoring.
I think they're both equally. They should
Yeah.
communicate as well. Like, why
Yeah.
is the husband just now saying, "I'm effing sick of you for doing this"?
I mean, yeah,
Communicate
it's been a
that
year since
initially.
he's been started. He said it's been a whole year. I'm like,
So they're
this
not
could have been
sleeping.
robbed for a while. Like, why are you only complaining now?
Yeah, like they need to communicate. Like the husband
Maybe
needs
he
to be like, "Oh yeah,
he
look, this
didn't
is like
wake up
that."
at first time of the started years.
So
of the
that
year,
means
so-
she only started realize it, like noticing recently about like the snoring. So I'm like,
No, I'm saying like him waking up. He just
No, why
realized
I'm sa-
she was moving.
no,
him.
I'm saying why is she not telling him earlier? Like it's been a whole year
true,
since he's been
true,
snoring.
true.
So I'm like, yeah, you're an asshole. Yeah, never
I think
mind.
they're
Both of
both
them.
equally.
50-50.
yeah.
50-50.
All right,
So
I'm
you're
in
not-
the last short one
Yeah.
here. All right, this one's kind of mad. Am I the asshole for posting a tribute of my late girlfriend onto Facebook who died during the 9/11 attacks?
Oh, we need more
No.
context.
Asshole,
What?
just from that.
Ah,
No?
For posting a tribute of my late girlfriend
No.
onto
No, I
Facebook.
guess no.
I'm gonna say no initially.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put in context the thing says asshole. So you know, there you go.
Oh,
That's,
then
that's
it's going to be bad.
It says
It's going to be
people are
bad.
getting right. Sorry.
Curious. Okay.
So
Did you say that it was a short clip?
you're very sure. Look, it's
Oh.
literally like that, so it's not long.
Okay.
I lost my late girlfriend on 9/11 when TWC Twin Towers. I'm guessing. Well, I don't know.
TWC.
Is that the name of the towers? TWC Towers, Twin Towers.
Twin
Oh,
Towers.
yeah.
There's Twin Towers. You know what it is. Collapsed. She was on the 67th floor. I had
Ooh.
no calls or texts from her. All I hope is that her last moments were painless and fearless. This year, I suffered a near-death accident. After it, I did a lot of looking back on my life, and having lost family and friends in tragic ways, I decided to stop taking things for granted and began cherishing the people I'm close with.
Mhm.
So for this year, I posted a tribute for my late girlfriend onto my Facebook. It was just 4 pictures, one of her, 2 of us holding hands, hugging, and one of us in her office when she first got hired. I wasn't too over romantic, but said I'll always miss you and you'll always be a part of who I am. I hope you are proud of me. A few hours later though, my wife texted me
Oh fuck! He's
and was
has a
furious. Oh, she
no.
asked if I loved her or if I wanted to get a divorce. She told me it was slapping her face to post my ex onto my Facebook. Of course, I love my wife more than anything, and my intentions were not to harm her in any way. So I felt guilty and took down the post. Was I out of line here? I generally didn't mean to hurt my wife. I just want people to know what a great person my late girlfriend was.
Dude,
Oh,
up
yeah,
until it was mentioned that you had a wife, I was on.
Yes.
I was like, why is he an a-hole? What's going on? And now I understand. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
just out of the blue. Here's my ex-girlfriend from like 10, 20 years ago. I love her. I miss her. I'm married, by the way.
Yeah, what the heck? Like, straight up. Nah, you need to
Yeah.
talk.
I mean,
talk
I
with your
respect
wife
the
We
about
have
it.
so
tribute.
many guys doing the wrong thing with the girls. In these cases,
He fucked
like
up because he
last
has a girl. I mean, I understand the sentiment.
Omero.
You know, it was someone that you was close to you and that passed away.
Yeah.
But then you made the
But
post
don't
seem
put
like you
like
loved her.
yeah, don't put
They
like
need
the
to
hands.
just talk with the
Don't
wife.
put the hands. Put
Talk with the wife in what? Like
Just say if
he
she's
did it.
okay with that.
Uh,
Communicate.
I
I mean, he
Literally
was in the he was in
but I
video-
still think like what he chose the wrong photos. Like
he only had the
holding hands. He
Yeah, but
could have taken
I
that
get
out.
what you like. For
No, I
example,
don't
like
think that's-
you're posting
that's the
something on
issue.
like Instagram or Facebook of like for example, just say a picture of a selfie. Are you really gonna go to your wife every time? Can I post this picture? Can I
No.
post?
If
This?
it's
I
something
think-
like this,
Yeah, no,
If
but
it's
no,
her
but
in
to
a-
him, he didn't think of it that way, did he?
Yeah.
He completely disregarded. He was just
I mean,
he was
he should,
sentiment,
though,
and he was like, "I miss my
that's
friend."
the thing. Like he was emotional, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he was still in
Yeah,
the wrong.
I still think he should have just posted one picture, maybe her in her office, and be like, yeah, whatever he wrote down.
yeah.
I
That
mean-
will be way better than the photos of them holding hands or being.
I don't know
some-
how long you've been to. Wait, it's wife as
Yeah.
well. So damn, bro, you should know the game by now with
Yeah.
women.
It
What you
depends
doing?
on how long he's had the relationship with the girlfriend as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
how
it
many? It
depends
depends how
how-
long ago. Because like,
Hey.
imagine like getting married like 10, 20 years, and then all of a sudden, your husband's like, "Oh, I miss my dead. Like, I miss
Yeah,
my dead
exactly.
wife. Like my dead
That's-
The
girlfriend."
Twin
Like,
Towers was
That's
like
true.
2001.
Yeah,
This
so
is
I'm
actually.
like-
20 years ago.
This is like yeah, I'm guessing he
God
posted
damn.
it
kinda
like
mad.
recently.
Yo, that's.
Yeah, actually, that gives him more content. Like,
Yeah.
what the heck are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, the
are
sentiment
you
was
unhappy
good.
with your
Yeah.
life?
You just,
life
you're
right now?
not a complete ass because you weren't thinking of it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't have bad intentions.
You were just
It was
emotional
only an
because
asshole
you
because you
realized how hard that situation was for her,
Right.
and then because he went through a life that experience.
Yeah,
right?
he also went
Yeah.
through
So
one. So
he
he was
might
like,
have realization of, oh fuck, this happened to her. She
Yeah,
might be
I'm,
scared
like-
so much because she died at the end.
Yeah. I think
So he
it's-
might be emotional, whatever. But
Yeah. I think it's like unintentional
Yeah.
a-holery.
yeah,
We'll say.
do you think it was right to
Intention-
take the post down, or do you think the wife was going too far with taking the post down? 'Cause-
no, I think that's the right thing because other people might question like, are you still together with your wife?
I mean, like, why do you need to share that with people?
just to honor them. I don't know. It's kind of like a weird thing
But
people.
yeah,
I
but then
don't
just
know.
show a
Remembrance.
picture. Just show a picture of the.
Yeah, that's how they're doing on Facebook. You're gonna go to meet every single friend you have
Maybe
or
go
family.
to their
Oh yeah,
tombstone.
remember? No, you're gonna post on Face. That's what.
No,
people
no,
do.
yeah, but like it's like Sabrina said, it should just be a picture of her. It shouldn't be a picture of like
them together.
like he's like yearning
Yeah.
for the relationship again.
Yeah.
What's
I
going on
get-
here?
I
the
get it, it
hands
looks like-
together is like, you're still in
Yeah,
love.
but it's just their closeness
You
as
can
friends.
you can give them a tribute
yeah.
like by thinking, but when
just
it's like
a picture
that,
of them and a description of like, oh yeah, our life together was beautiful.
I mean,
I'm
he just
still
wanted
happy
people to know what a great person my late girlfriend was. That's
it
all he
wouldn't
was
be bad
thinking.
if he didn't have a wife. It would have been perfect. It would have been
Yeah.
perfectly okay if he didn't have a wife. But he
If he
lived-
didn't have
Yeah.
a wife.
and his wife
and if
wasn't
it
happy
wasn't
with that.
20 years after.
Wait, you should know the game, bro. What you doing? You have a wife.
Yeah.
You got that far. You should know the game with women. What you doing?
Oh,
Always in the wrong. Even when
How
you're
much
right, you're
asshole
wrong.
do you give him?
I think because
For
it's
me,
unintentional, like
it's stupidity 30.
30.
Yeah.
It's
30.
not that negative. It's not
It's
that bad
just
as well.
stupidity.
In itself, it's
like
not
a
bad. It's the fact that
misunderstanding.
you're married.
Yeah.
It's
But it's
so
like
weird.
even a misunderstanding with the wife as
Yeah.
well. The wife will misunderstand, but he's like, no, I don't mean it like that. It's
Yeah,
not. There's
yeah,
not
it's
really
not that,
anything
like,
too negative.
yeah,
Unless
exactly.
the wife is being serious and she wants a divorce. Then it's. But then that's on the wife, I think. Then they have
Yeah,
like
I think
they have
that's
more
too much
problems.
overreaction.
Then your
reaction,
marriage
yeah.
has a skill issue. You sort it out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, they have like underlying issues.
Well, damn, that made me hard. That was so hard.
Ah.
Just
That's
judge
the
me
ending.
hard.
Oh,
Well-
Yeah,
okay.
that
I
was so
want
hard. That's what
That-
she said.
So
Those are good.
so yeah, today we judged you hard again.
Judge you hard, you judge me hard. Everyone thought it was hard. They don't know.
The pronunciation of that hard.
It's so hard.
hard.
Oh, that's,
Hard.
it's so hard. That's what she said.
Well, thank you for watching this episode. Thank you, Furkan, for being on this
Thank you for having
episode.
me.
Yeah,
No,
he made the time to make it here for this specific
sir.
episode.
Just
Exactly.
for this.
Just for this. Well, it's
Just
not
for
like
it.
we're recording.
Well,
Yeah.
put a like on this video.
Hit the
Come-
notification bell. Make sure to subscribe. Comment down below any of your stories of Am I the asshole? Any juicy stuff, let us know. And yeah.
And yeah, see you next time.
Have a-
And we will judge you hard.
So hard. That's what she said.
Have
Have a
It's
good
so
night
hard.
or day, depending on when you're watching this. Bye bye.
Goodbye.